While some attended the town hall meeting in hopes of hearing future financial plans for the university, others came to hear the president address a recent faculty senate vote of non-confidence for him and the university provost. There is no standard definition for how much is too much information to divulge on social media, so it's up to you to protect yourself. For Howard University News Service, I'm Richard Foster-Shelton. Though the mood at the march was light for most, a not-so-select few were unable to enjoy this momentous occasion. While those students who live with their parents have adult supervision, students who live alone off campus are under their own jurisdiction. For Howard University NewsVision, I'm Richard Foster-Shelton. On Monday, April 10th, President Wayne Frederick of Howard University held a town hall meeting to discuss financial concerns and other recent issues in the community. The town hall meeting was moderated by Afro-American Studies Chair, Professor Greg Carr, and largely attended by students and faculty.
I don't think the financial plan was in depth as much as I would like it to be. Of course, we are shareholders of this business that is Howard University because you're contributing to the school, so I think we should get those reports saying where the money is going from the time that students pay or whoever pays for that student's education to when all the funds are dispersed. While some attended the town hall meeting in hopes of hearing future financial plans for the university, others came to hear the president address a recent faculty senate vote of non-confidence for him and the university provost. While a 1994 vote of no confidence for then-President Franklin Jennifer led to his resignation, many faculty, including Dr. Carr, have questions about the validity of the recent vote for Dr. Wayne A.I. Frederick.
This was not done in a way that was fully engaged, that was forthcoming, and it involved the entire Faculty Senate Council. I said, if you're going to have a vote like that, man, you should have a conversation like with one we had today and ones like it. And then people, fall where they do. But we should not be doing things that involve a minority of people. We should not be doing anything with our hands behind our back. Stand up in broad daylight.
Yeah, I definitely think I have the support of the faculty. That doesn't negate, whether people question the vote or the validity of it. That doesn't question that. I think what I have a responsibility to do is to make sure that I'm hearing all voices and addressing people's concerns. The thing is, with respect to the job, I've made it clear. My role and the reason I'm doing this is because of my love for Howard University. At any time that the board feels that there's somebody else who could do this better, I think that's the board's responsibility to step up and do that. And so far, they've been very, very strong and unanimous in their support.
For now, President Frederick and the university are united in welcoming alumna U.S. Senator Kamala Harris as this year's commencement speaker. For Howard University News Service, I'm Richard Foster-Shelton. On Saturday, January 21st, an estimated 500,000 people took to the streets of Washington, D.C. to show support for women's rights in the Women's March on Washington. Following Friday's presidential inauguration of Donald Trump, many took this opportunity to voice their opposition to the new president. Despite the massive number of participants, Saturday's protests were comparatively peaceful compared to those on Friday. Jamila McCoy is a woman practicing law in Northeast D.C. She took Saturday's Women's March as a rare opportunity to show her autonomy as a traditionally overlooked demographic.
I just think it's really important that we embrace the concept of intersectionality in the feminist movement. I think that maybe we're at a turning point, seeing all the people who are out here and all the different types of issues people are advocating for. Historically, I think the mainstream American feminist movement hasn't been inclusive to other people. And, like this sign says, I can't separate my identity as a black person from my identity as a woman.
Though the mood at the march was light for most, a not-so-select few were unable to enjoy this momentous occasion. L.A. Kaufman is a published author and longtime organizer from Brooklyn, New York. She spent Saturday outside of the Indiana Ave courtroom objecting the imprisonment of her fellow protesters.
Right now we're in front of the courthouse here in D.C. There's more than 200 people inside who were arrested yesterday on Inauguration Day during the protest. And so we're here to support them and stand in solidarity with them. Still don't know what the charges will be or what will happen from this point forward, but we're standing together with them this morning.
For Howard University News Service, I'm Richard Foster-Shelton.